Hey everybody, it's another beautiful day in beautiful. Okay. Hey everybody, it's another beautiful day in beautiful. Hey everybody, it's another beautiful day in British Columbia. It's going to be a spectacular day. I'm out here a little early trying to get out of the, beat the sun out here. It's been just unmerciful. In fact, it's been so hot. I lost a couple of plants in the greenhouse this year. I've got shade cloth up there right now. In fact, I got a lot of really good mail, some really good questions this week, and we'll go over some of that. And a lot of it is to do with the heat. But before I get on to the mail, I'm done picking some berries off this blueberry bush of mine, and this is a fantastic bush. I've had this for quite a while. It's not doing quite as well as it used to when I built the greenhouse on this side of it, because it's kind of partially shading it a bit. But I'm still getting berries, and I'll get in here and show you. And I mean, darn near everywhere you can see, we've got berries. Berries everywhere where you can see. This is a really amazing, prolific bush. Every year I've just been getting tons of it. Now I'll show you what I've got here real quick. I've already done the picking, unfortunately, before I thought about getting the camera. So now I've got the camera. I'll show you what I've picked, and then we'll get to reading the mail. All right. Yeah. So check out the berries, guys. They're really something. I mean, you can see in there. There's a lot of berries everywhere, and you know, keep in mind I've already been picking through here. Okay. So look. Here we go. We'll take a look at these berries, and then we'll read some mail. Got some really good questions this time. 1 kilo, 379 grams. So in standard, that would be 3 pounds, 5/8 ounces. So, you know, we're looking at about 6 pounds of berries here. And this darn bush, it just keeps, I'm not kidding you. I'll show you this again before the summer's out with even more. It just keeps pumping them out. We're pretty selective and just select the good ones. Okay. Whew. Yeah. Hey, so pretty nice blueberries, eh? Yeah, we love that bush. It's not as prolific as it used to be because I built the greenhouse there, eh? But doggone, it's just beautiful. Now, I know I'm not in the greenhouse yet, guys, but you know what? There's a thing called prehydration. And this is the prehydration round. Yeah, I can't get the cap on the bottle. Okay. Got some awesome mail this week. And it's funny because sometimes when I get these letters, it's pertaining to some of the stuff that I'm fighting with right here, right now in the greenhouse. I got this about 3 or 4 times by 3 or 4 different people. What am I doing to combat the heat in the greenhouse? Man, yeah, listen, it's a chore. It's a major chore. You know, my economical situation is I can't afford to heat it in the winter, and I can't afford to cool it in the summer. So I've got shade cloth up. You know, I'll give you a quick little look here. Okay, you can see I got the shade cloth up all over the place, and doing the best I can. I've got some old shears on the walls to kind of help it a bit. Now, you know, oddly enough, it helped by about 7 degrees putting that shade cloth up, and I got 3 fans running in and out and circulating. So what am I doing about it? You know, really, that's all I can do at this point. And what I found really more important than the heat, at least with hydroponics and pertaining to the heat, is the reservoir. You got to keep that reservoir cool. You know, above a certain temperature, bang, pythium sets in, root rot, you name it. The main issue there is above a certain temperature, you know, that water is not holding any oxygen, like 6% or some crazy little number like that, when it needs 12. Don't quote me on these figures, guys. This is something I read a long time ago. But anyway, you get the idea. Cooler water holds more oxygen, right? So in this heat, when those reservoirs heat up, you're sunk. You know, that air stone's in there blowing away. It's not staying in the water. It's just going right off the top and back into the air. So what you got to do is try to keep those cool. What I've been doing is probably like most of you guys, freezing jugs and throwing my jugs in that reservoir and hoping that's cooling. I don't think it's really making a doggone difference, to be honest with you. I didn't notice it. I lost 2 plants. I lost an eggplant, and I lost I lost 2 pepper plants. 1 pepper plant from the heat, eggplant from the heat, and they just wilted, like the crown just boom, fell down, bent. That's it, they're giving up the ghost. And that's how they always look when they're drowning. It's just no oxygen in the water. The other beautiful pepper plant, I knocked it over with a ladder. It was my best. It was my best one. Jeez. You know, the ladder. Okay, listen, that's what I'm doing for the heat. Other than that, guys, I don't know what to do. I mean, it gets hot, and it's hot. Rather than put a cooler in there, and I just can't afford that. I really can't. I'm retired now, so I don't. Yeah, I'm retired. I retired last week. That's it. Done. Yeah, so cool. Okay. Anyway, that's it with the heat. I suffered really bad this year. Although during this process, I did learn something good, I think, and I'll show you that near the end of the video. A new way of kind of filtering out the perlite in the Dutch buckets. And that was another question I got, and I got that from Daniel. And Daniel asked me what I prefer out of all the mediums. I prefer the perlite. I did like the hydroton. I was swearing by it. Man, at the end of the year, you get this huge, heavy hunk of stone, and you gotta clean it and reuse it. I just can't throw it out. So yeah, no, I've kind of been putting that on the back burner since I tried the perlite. I really like the perlite. It's light. It's good. You can toss it at the end of the year. And between the hydroton and the perlite did better in the heat. Honestly did, guys. It just did better. My cucumbers never missed a beat. My tomatoes, I think I might just be taking one down on the end. It's not going to do too good. The eggplants, boy, they suffered. They suffered in the hydroton badly. Might be location in the greenhouse, but I don't think so. I think the perlite's a far better medium, just for myself. I know a lot of you guys. Anyway, Daniel, that's what I prefer. Cocoa progress. How did I do with the Coco Coir? I'm going to tell you what, guys. I'm really excited by it. It's awesome. They didn't miss a beat during the heat. Now here, I'll run this camera up and down. Now take in mind the tomatoes are looking pretty sickly right now. But nonetheless, I got to tell you, this cocoa, it performed absolutely spectacular. I mean, it was amazing. It never missed a beat. Okay, look. Check out these. Check out the cherry tomatoes. Like, just check these out, guys. Now, these are grown in the cocoa, hand watered, in a 3-gallon pot. Okay, now, man, it looked good. And you know what? They didn't even know it was hot. I may have to kind of investigate something similar to that, maybe in a Dutch bucket with a drip timer. I don't know, but it did extremely well. One of those 1-pound tomatoes was off of cocoa. What systems do I like the best out of everything? I like the Dutch buckets. I like them. They're easy to move. Something goes wrong, pick it up, replace it, gone. Deep water culture is also very, very, very good. Extremely good. But for me, it's just a lot of water. I mean, it's a lot of water. If I want to line 10, 12 buckets up in there, that's a lot of water. And that's a lot of change. And I prefer to have a reservoir that I can just recirculate and keep track of my nutrients better. NFT, they're awesome for lettuce and pak choy. In fact, I put some pak choy in my NFT there the other day just to get it going. But yeah, Dutch buckets. And now, this hand-watered cocoa, I'm going to investigate more of that. It was really, really good. Okay. Okay, Larry, my buddy at Austin Family Farms. Now, he's an amazing strawberry grower. He was talking, he's growing a hillbilly tomato too, and he asked me what mine looked like. We've never grown it before, him or I, so we don't even know what they're supposed to look like. Anyway, here's mine, Larry. This is grown in dirt. It's quite an interesting plant, really. It's quite beautiful. It's going up, it's got some more fruit up there. But doggone it, really, it's really pretty. It's got a real scrawny stem. I mean, it's not the thickest stem, but doggone it, it seems like it's going to grow a pretty good tomato. Anyway, Larry, that's my hillbilly tomato. Okay, now this is my other little thing that I'd kind of stumbled on with the Dutch bucket systems and filtering out the perlite, because you know, man, it's funky. You gotta really rinse that stuff. I know everybody out there has tried it, found out, man, it's just everywhere. Plugs your lines, your pumps, the whole deal, if you don't rinse it. So when I was taking these plants out, I was getting another bucket ready, and I found this piece of aquarium filtering. So what I did is I cut a little slot in it, and I wrapped it around my piece, and you can see my 90 here is just coming in, and I drilled some holes in the side of it, because the way this is laying down now, this little square filter piece will fit around the outside of it and filter everything going into it. This is my plan, and we're going to see how it works, and I think it's going to work out absolutely spectacular. You can see how it just all fits together, real simple. I'm trying to get away from the paint strainer thing. It's a great idea. I know, like a lot of guys, Bobby loves it. Man, most of you out there do. I'm just trying to find something cheaper, guys. Yeah, I'm just trying to find something cheaper, and I know this block filtering stuff is, man, it's dirt cheap. In fact, I see it all over the place for next to nothing. So anyway, that's my little plan there. I'm gonna try that, and I'll let you know how it goes. But anyway, that's that's how I'm doing it. But guys, it's been an amazing couple of weeks. The heat, wow, man, it just really, it really killed me. But it's been fun. I got to learn some new things and everything. And oh, I got some seeds from Bob. You know Bob in Australia. I'm gonna put his link down here. And so you can go check Bob out. And I'm going to put Larry's down there too, from Larry Austin Farms. You can check him out, Hillbilly Tomato, Strawberry Guy. But anyway, Bob sent me some seeds, and he was, you know, I'd asked him maybe if I could get some of those Aussie tomatoes, a type from Australia. I guess they're native there in heirloom. So he sent me some chili peppers, and Bob, you are quite a generous guy. I got you guys, packs of crazy chili peppers. The jalokias. So I'm really looking forward to growing those. Anyway, Bob, thanks so much, bro. That was so nice. Well, look, that's it for me this time, guys. If you're not a subscriber, click that little button down there. Go on ahead, subscribe. It's free. What the heck? If you like the video, click that little thumbs up thing. I'm not sure what it does, but click it. Guys, that's all I got for this time. And until next time, I hope this finds you well. And guys, above all things, guys, be good to each other. Be good to each other in all things. Uvidíme se později. Buďte na sebe hodní všichni. Na zdraví. Cheers, everyone.